and welcome back. Today I'm doing a review and swatches and a tutorial on the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 eyeshadow palette. Now I know this isn't brand new. They just recently came out with a smoky all matte palette, which I think I'm going to try to get my hands on that one because it looks so gorgeous. But this one right here is from my e.l.f. haul. If you guys missed my e.l.f. unboxing haul, showing you guys some new goodies, definitely check that out. I'll link it below in the description box and also up in the card here if you want to click on that and check it out. So many of you in that video requested a review and tutorial on this palette, so here I am doing a review and tutorial. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. Now if you've been around for quite a while, you already know I've raved about the original Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette, and that's what I have right here. And you get 10 shades in each of these 10 pan eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. and all of them are matte. They also have other palettes within the line, which I do have as well. I have the Nude palette, which this is a really great bronzy brown, just your typical, you know, everyday palette. Really pretty. And one of my favorites is the Everyday Smoky palette. This is a really great cool tone palette. I have done a review and swatches a really long time ago when these first came out. I can try to find the video and link it below, but like I mentioned, it's very old. Just some of my favorites. The quality is great. They're $10 each. Same goes for the Matte for Matte 2 palette. They're all $10 each. I have not seen this in store. The only one I ever see is the Matte for Matte original. As far as I know, you can only get this off of the e.l.f. website. Of course, if you're familiar with e.l.f., all of their products are cruelty free and vegan as well. So here's just a comparison between the two palettes. I have the Matte for Matte original first palette right here, and then this is the Matte for Matte 2. You can tell here that this palette is much warmer compared to the first one. These tones are definitely more neutral. You got some cool, some warm browns thrown in there as well. Really love this palette, but this is definitely much warmer. Same great formula as the original, smooth, pigmented, but not like overly pigmented. You can easily build the color up on the eyes. They're not patchy, they're not dry feeling. They have a really nice smooth texture, and I think they're both the same great quality. Either one is wonderful. It just depends on what you go for. If you like more of a neutral, kind of somewhat cooler eye, I would go for the original Matte for Matte. But if you're looking for a great warm palette, and possibly, I don't have the Urban Decay Naked Heat or the Anastasia, what is it called, the Renaissance palette, but I think if you're wanting to do a really nice warm eye look, this is a great palette to have, and it's from the drugstore. I mean, you really can't go wrong. Now, I did not do brush swatches with this palette because I feel like they don't swatch the greatest with the brush. I don't know why, and I feel like that can happen with any palette, but they perform so beautifully. They blend like a dream. And of course, you know, matte shades, you do have to spend a little extra time with matte shadows blending, you know, especially if you want a nice gradient effect and just a nice smokiness if you're going for a smoky look. I also appreciate that most of these palettes have a really deep dark shade to darken any look, and then also you get a really nice matte highlight shade, which is so key, I think, in any palette. That way you don't have to reach for other shades from a different palette to complete a look. I feel like you have transition colors, darker colors on this end, and highlight shades as well. I will say with this purple shade, I did have a couple of questions on Snapchat. The purple shade in here looks more muted on the eyes. It's not like in your face purple. It's a very soft purple shade. But when you mix this color with, like, say, this kind of like reddish, I don't even know if I would call this red, this sort of like red brown shade and this peachy shade, oh my god, it creates this beautiful effect to the eyes. I put a little bit of that purple on the lower lash line, and it just really complemented the look and added a little extra pizzazz. So I love all the shades in here. They work beautiful. They blend with each other so nicely. No complaints. This is an awesome palette. I approve it. I give it a huge thumbs up. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a closer look at the palette and do some quick swatches, and then we're going to get into the tutorial for this eye look right here. So keep on watching. Alright guys, I already applied my eyeshadow primer and set it. Let's take this light brown shade, and this is going to be my transition color. I'm just going to work this into the crease. And then hopping to another shade, I'm taking this peachy matte color, which is so pretty. And I'm also going to start slowly building this color up into the crease as well. Just going back and forth in circular motions. And just adding a little bit more, just start slowly darkening up the crease. I'm going to this beautiful kind of burnt sienna, no, it's more of like a terracotta color. It's so pretty. So I'm just putting this on the outer V, slowly pushing this into the crease and onto the lid just a little bit, just to make it look smoky. Then going back and blending out the edges with the other brush. And then adding a little bit more on just to intensify it a little bit more, and then again blending that out. I'm taking the darkest matte brown shade from the palette. I'm going to use that to darken up the outer V, just placing this with a small pencil brush and then using this little e.l.f. crease brush to blend that out. I'm going to highlight with the lightest matte shade here along the brow bone, and also use that to kind of blend out the edges to make sure everything's nice and soft. And then I'm taking that same peachy matte shade on the lower lash line, really buffing that. Back to that beautiful terracotta color and smudging that along the lash line as well. For the waterline, I'm going to use this nude pencil from Essence. And then for a little shimmer, I'm using this baked eyeshadow from e.l.f., which is gorgeous. I went ahead and wet my brush and applied this to the lid, and I love this color. I believe this is called Toasted. Oh my god, I need to start wearing this more often because it's such a beautiful golden shade. I went ahead and did my liner and lashes off camera. I applied this one from BH Cosmetics and also some mascara and some e.l.f. false lashes. Last minute, I decided to take the matte purple shade from the palette and add just a tiny bit, and adding that along the lash line, just to kind of finish the look off. And that is it, you guys. That completes this look. So that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this review, tutorial, and swatches on the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you won't miss out on new videos. I post new videos on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see a review and tutorial on the nude rose gold eyeshadow palette. Let me just give you a little tease and show you what it looks like, because this palette is gorgeous. It's a really dusty, rosy pink mauve palette. And this one is not all matte, it does have some shimmer, so let me know down below if you want to see a review on this guy as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye!